Cost of quality, COQ, is a methodology used to determine the appropriate level of investment in preventing and detecting quality problems. In this model, the cost of quality represents the total cost of all quality-related efforts and problems. It includes costs incurred to prevent and detect quality problems and money spent due to failure to meet quality requirements. In more formal language, COQ is the sum of the cost of conformance and the cost of nonconformance to quality. Cost of conformance, also referred to as the cost of good quality, represents the total amount spent to prevent and detect quality problems for a product. On the other hand, the cost of nonconformance, also called the cost of bad quality, represents the total cost incurred as a result of failing to meet quality requirements. The cost of conformance involves prevention costs and appraisal costs, while the cost of nonconformance comprises internal and external failure costs. Let's define each of these terms. Prevention costs include money spent to prevent quality problems before they occur. They include quality planning, training and audits, product design verification, and more. Appraisal costs denote money spent on detecting quality problems. They include quality inspections and testing, acceptance testing, and more. Internal failure costs are expenses to correct quality defects identified internally before the final product is delivered to the customer. For example, the cost arising from fixing a quality defect identified by the project team is an internal failure cost. External failure costs are monies lost due to quality problems that are discovered by the customer. External failure costs include warranty work, costs arising from product recalls, product service costs, and even the cost that comes from the loss of reputation. When planning quality processes, the project manager and team should evaluate how the cost of conformance and nonconformance changes relative to each other and find the right balance between them. As the project team invests in preventing and detecting quality problems, the cost of conformance increases. The increase in the cost of conformance raises the overall quality and decreases the cost of nonconformance. As long as the increase in the cost of conformance results in a greater decrease in the cost of nonconformance, the cost of quality will fall. For example, if a $10,000 increase in the cost of conformance leads to a $20,000 decrease in the cost of nonconformance, the COQ will decrease by $10,000. However, increasing the cost of conformance lowers the cost of quality only up to a certain point. After that, additional funds spent on preventing and detecting quality problems will not produce added value, and the COQ starts to increase. To be cost-effective, teams should plan to achieve the right balance between the cost of conformance and nonconformance. As the project progresses, the team should monitor the cost of quality to ensure their plans work as intended. Lastly, let's take a look at the ultimate tips for exam success. Know the breakdown of the cost of quality. COQ equals the cost of conformance plus the cost of nonconformance. The cost of conformance includes prevention and appraisal costs, while the cost of nonconformance includes internal and external failure costs. Know what prevention, appraisal, and internal and external failure costs entail. The cost resulting from the loss of reputation due to quality problems is an external failure cost. Note that as quality audits are quality assurance activities that focus on maximizing the effectiveness and efficiency of quality processes, they are prevention costs, not appraisal costs. On the other hand, quality tests and inspections are quality control activities that verify whether the deliverables meet the requirements, and they come under appraisal costs. Increasing the cost of conformance lowers the cost of quality up to a certain point. After that, Additional funds spent on preventing and detecting quality problems will not produce added value, and COQ starts to increase. To be cost-effective, the right balance between costs of conformance and non-conformance must be achieved.